10.0 to 12.0 has many differences in it. And the most important thing you can do as the business owner is explain to your employees that you have made this decision, that you're doing it for many business reasons, and that the commitment to going to 12.0 is from the top down. So saying how things used to work and talking about the old days really isn't productive for the company. What really matters is the company has made the decision. There are many, many business reasons you need to be on this system, and cause that to be a positive outcome. RTI 12.0 has touched almost all components of how RTI work. It is different. It does require some planning on implementation, but the results are well worth it. Once you've made the bridge to it, your enterprise is healthier, your employees will be satisfied, and your customers will believe you to be a more professional company.
The other features in order entry that really have improved our operation is being able to prompt operators to recommend certain products based on occasion code. After you enter the card message, as long as the operator enters the correct occasion code, then it prompts them to suggest the product that I have designated as the product that I want them to sell today for that occasion. Really helps you move the products you need to move, maybe some higher priced items, things that you would like your salespeople to recommend, but often they forget to recommend. And now with version 12, it's right there in front of them, it's scripted, and there's no way they can forget to do it. So they sell the way you need them to sell. And from a customer service standpoint, more of your customers are satisfied because you're recommending products that match the occasion. I already talked about the feature that allows you to recommend products based on the occasion code, and that is something at this point I could not live without. The other thing is that after they've entered the first couple products, based on the products that they've previously entered, it will automatically prompt them for add-on sales. So it'll recommend add-on products that are quite a match or a complement to the products that they've already sold. And it takes a little bit of time up front for the owners and managers to set up, which products you would like to recommend based on the product that was previously sold. But once you get that all in place, it really makes it easy, especially for new employees who sometimes get flustered on the phone and don't know what to recommend, that it just scripts them, and the add-on product scripting is just fantastic.
The preferred customer card. I highly recommend it to anyone that has an RTI system. It's as simple as letting your customer know they belong. It's the same reason that people wear rings in marriages, because they want the world to know they belong to someone. Well, I believe every customer should carry an account card in their wallet or their purse, because when you send that to somebody, you're telling them that they belong and that you have somebody in the flower industry that's there to handle all your 401 gift-giving needs. And using points, using reminder services, anniversaries and birthdays, using the tools of reminding people what they bought last year. These are all the tools that are already in the RTI system that all we need to do is implement them. And you're going to find that the consumer will now have tunnel vision to your business. They're not going to be noticing all the national ad campaigns, the other companies that are sending out brochures in the mail, because they already know that you're the shop that can handle everything that they've needed. And if they've ordered them early enough and you get that Christmas order in October, November, they're not looking anymore because they know their Christmas shopping is done.
Moving to 12.0 is one of the smartest things we've ever done. I've been an advocate for a long time about doing things that help my business. We went to 12.0 where it will take orders that really allowed us to do the things we need to do. It made it so much easier for me to communicate with my employees. It made it easier to take an order. My average sale went up. My add-on sales went up. To me, it was a no-brainer. And RTI is more important to me than a van. I mean, I can spend $25,000 on a van, and I just had to upgrade my hardware, put some PCs in, but I got so much more out of that investment than I ever would have just by buying an Astro. So to me, it was a great choice.
Which one feature could I not live without? There's so many. I guess the thing that I like the best is the high-speed credit cards, especially at holiday times, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Christmas, things like that. It is so nice at the end of an order. You hit
the enter button to end the order, and within 4 seconds you have an authorization or a decline of a credit card, thus allowing the salesperson to deal with it right then and there before the customer gets off the phone.
Action queue is by far the most powerful thing for us in 12.0. To the point of we've actually now created action queues for Orchid customers. So once a customer now receives one of our Orchid products, we call within 24 to 48 hours and ask them for Orchid care. It reduces our replacements, it increases our customer satisfaction tenfold. It's just a wonderful feature. Action queues really enabled us to catch issues before they're issues. It's really also gotten my employees more involved with the process of customer service. The needs action queue is what we had in our old 10.0 problem screen. But now my employees can help develop new scenarios to catch problems before they're actually problems.
The gift card is something that has become expected, and top retailers are just expected by consumers to offer a gift card. If you're still offering gift certificates, I think a lot of consumers perceive you as old school, maybe a little bit behind the curve, not as sophisticated. So being able to use gift cards and having the software behind that to track it and redeem it easily, to sell them easily. You sell a gift card just like any other product. It's very simple. And customers love getting those gift cards, and it forces them to come back into the store and visit you one more time. When we get requests for donations for charities, maybe for fundraisers, people want something for a silent auction, instead of donating flowers now, we donate the RTI gift cards, because when they get that gift card, they announce it in front of the whole group during the silent auction. We're listed in the program as donating a gift card, which is great, but the added benefit is that it forces at least one customer to come back into your store and use that gift card, so that you're guaranteed to get at least one new customer out of it.
Probably the biggest thing that we see in terms of the necessity for shops going from 10.0 to 12.0 is the credit card security issue. If you do nothing else, you don't take any advantages of anything else in 12.0 that you didn't have in 10.0, the fact that your system is so much more secure should be a reason in itself to go to 12.0. Credit card data security scares us quite a bit. So we have taken all of the advice of Teleflora and implemented pretty much everything that we can think of to make our systems more secure. We're very aware of what could happen if our credit cards are compromised. We just recently spent about 2 weeks going through 3 years worth of RTI data reports and shredding credit card data that goes back for 3 years. It took us 3 separate shredders and numerous hours, but we now can sleep at night knowing that that information can't be compromised.